working at height breaches are on the rise, a British Big Bang down under, and Bobcat, Mecalac and Kubota have all released new machines. All that and more in the Weekend Wrap. There has been an 84% increase in the number of working at height breaches occurring on construction sites in the first quarter of 2021. That is one of the key takeaways of a new report from the Building Safety Group, which obtained details of 4,300 independent site inspections that took place between the 1st of January and the 31st of March this year. BGS's report is a cause for concern as working at height remains the biggest danger for construction and demolition workers. Statistics released by the Health and Safety Executive, or the HSE, in 2020 show that almost half of all construction accidents were from falls from height. There were 40 fatal injuries in 2019-2020, slightly up on the 5-year average of 37 per year. 29 of those fatalities were due to falls from height. Over 60% of deaths occur during working at height involve falls from ladders, scaffolds, work platforms, roof edges, and through fragile roofs. Working at height is clearly the most dangerous activity carried out in the construction sector, according to Andy Harper, the Technical Support Manager at BSG. We can all do more to ensure that work is properly planned, supervised, and conducted by qualified workers who have the required skills for the job in hand. Companies should try as much as possible to work from the ground, ensure safe access and egress, and importantly, make certain that any equipment used is suitable and designed for that purpose, installed and used by a competent person, and inspected and as required by the Working at Height Regulations 2005 and any relevant guidance. Now, if you cast your mind back to the 28th of April episode of The Breakfast Show, you might recall that we were the first to bring you the news of a successful explosive demolition carried out at the Hazelwood power plant in Australia. Well, we're first again, only this time we have some superb film of the blast. Check this out. That blast was actually carried out by a UK company, Orford Technology, working in conjunction with Australian demolition contractor Delta Group. The client, who should be extremely happy with that outcome, is NG Australia. Our huge thanks to our mate Jim Edwards over in Queensland for sharing this film with us. Cheers for that, Jim. Much appreciated. Now, you might recall that back in October last year, we brought you all the key facts and figures from the very impressive virtual machine launch hosted by the skid steer giant Bobcat. Well, that event was so packed with new technologies, it was easy to overlook the fact that the company had just basically the company had slipped seamlessly into the compact wheel loader market. Stumbling over my words out of excitement here. As a result of that move, the company now claims to offer the world's biggest loader portfolio. And Bobcat has underlined that fact by announcing details of its small articulated loader range. Let's take a look. Bobcat's small articulated wheel loaders, or SALs as they're known, are available with canopy and cab versions, both specially designed to provide extra space where needed for easy entry, exit and operator comfort. A simple, intuitive twin pedal design on the SALs enables quick and easy direction changes. One pedal moves the machine forward, the other puts it in reverse. The Bobcat L23 weighs in at 1.7 tonnes, while the larger L28 has an operating weight of 1.9 tonnes. If you'd like to know more about these machines, you can find out a whole lot more over at diggersanddozers.com. Now, if you were here yesterday, you'll know that I was scheduled to attend a product showcase by those fine people at Mecalac. What can I tell you? I had to drive 2 hours to get there and nearly 3 hours to get back. When I arrived, it was pouring with rain and it was cold. The site was muddy, you know, that kind of mud that instantly makes your boots about 10 times heavier. And there was insufficient internet connection, so I couldn't broadcast from the site live as I'd intended. So how was it? It was bloody brilliant. It was great to be back on site, great to see some machines in action, and great to hang out with other industry influencers like Nick Drew of the Diggerman blog, Justin Carrigan over from Plant and Civil Engineer, and our mate Connor the Digger Driver. I'll tell you more about all of this in just a second. But here's just a glimpse of what we got up to yesterday. We're here in Warwick for a product showcase with the manufacturer Mecalac. On display, we've got cab dumpers, wheeled loaders, and a wheeled excavator as well. Let's go and take a look around. Just to give you an idea of how the world has changed, when we normally attend these events, we often come away with freebies, you know, pens, hats, all those sort of things. And we did get those yesterday, but we also got these. And inside that pack is a Mecalac branded face mask and some hand sanitizer. What a crazy old world we're living in. Now, later this morning, I am planning to sit down and write about the products that were on display at yesterday's event, and you'll be able to see that over on diggersanddozers.com just as soon as I've finished putting pen to paper. But I've been trying to think of a way in which to describe Mecalac and their place in the construction equipment sector. I was planning to call them quirky, but that sort of suggests that they're somehow frivolous or eccentric. And Mecalac really does make some serious bits of kit. So after sleeping on it, I think that Mecalac are like the early movies of Johnny Depp or the later albums by Radiohead. They're not for everyone. They were never meant to be. But they are brilliant, boundary pushing and brimming with innovation. And their refusal to swim in the mainstream is to be applauded and admired. Thanks to the team at Mecalac for helping me blow off the cobwebs yesterday. It was absolutely fantastic to actually get out and get the boots back on, even though they are now caked in mud. It was great to be there. Now, those of you that like diggers will be delighted to learn that we have something shiny and new to show you. Kubota, one of the original mini excavator pioneers, has launched not one but two new micro machines. Replacing the popular K008-3, U10-3 and U10-3SL models, the new Kubota K008-5 and U10-5 both feature efficient Kubota designed stage 5 engines with track widths available or adjustable to as little as 0.7 meters on the K008-5 and 0.75 meters on the zero tail swing U10-5. The new excavators offer superb all-round vision and a higher power to weight ratio. The exterior on both models has also been redesigned. The U10-5 now offers a convenient side lever joystick as standard, and both models have been upgraded with a more durable reclinable operator seat, additional legroom, and a new ergonomic console. Glenn Hampson, construction division manager at Kubota, said the new K008-5 and U10-5 are the culmination of years of ongoing product development and investment with the aim of improving the design and performance of some of the most popular micro excavators available on the market. Interesting story. I actually used to do the public relations for Kubota. In fact, I was actually involved in the launch of the original K008 back sometime just after the last ice age. Blimey, stumbling over my words again today. I still have a soft spot for Kubota, so good luck with the new product, guys. They look very, very good at a distance. Look forward to seeing those up close and personal in the very near future.
If you enjoyed this show, please consider supporting us. Go to buymeacoffee.com/demolition news.